Okay, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to do some work on the Heritage Springer. If you watched the last video, I finished up work on the shovel for this summer, and my heater is going off, so hopefully it won't overpower this. The original plan was just to do the top end on this bike and replace the hand controls, and which that's already been done. Then I decided I'm going to do the inner and outer primary and replace the belt and check things out on that end. That's still going to happen, but in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tank back on, put everything back together. I want to take it out for a ride just to make sure the motor is okay. Everything that was done with the motor with the cam chain tensioners is fine before I take out everything and do some other stuff. So we'll do that. Again, when the weather's good, and then I'll bring it back in and we'll start working on the disassembling the inner and outer primary and do the belt. In the meantime, I've got to do a Heli-Coil on one of the risers. One of them is stripped out, and I guess these are kind of famous for having these risers strip out on them. So I do have this thread repair kit from Orion Motor Tech, and that's what this is. And let me show you what's in here. So this is 15/16 by 18 Heli-Coils, and you get everything you need. You get the drill, you get the tap, you get the Heli-Coil insert, and then you get the tool to break the tab off in the bottom. So I'm gonna do one. I'm probably gonna end up doing all 4 bolts on the riser, but I'm just gonna do one in the video because there's no point in me doing a video on all 4 once you see how one is done. They're all basically the same. So let's get working on the doing the Heli-Coils. Okay, so the first thing I got to do, so it's this bolt right here that I'm going to do. I'm probably going to end up taking the whole handlebar off because I want to take this riser out and probably not do it on the bike. But for this one, I'm going to do right here. So I did get bolts that are a 1/4 inch longer than the stock ones. And I think it's probably best just to do all 4 of these rather than just doing one, but we're going to we'll do one right now just to show you how it's done. So you can see the difference in the bolt length here. It's a little bit longer than the stock bolt, and these are stainless too, so they won't rust out. And I ended up getting a whole pack of these. There's these are 5/16 by 8 by 1 inch socket head cap screws. So there's 15 in this box. So one thing I got to do is cover up. I don't want any of these metal shards here to go down anywhere, so I'm going to cover this up for now like this. And I'll do one side at a time. So it's this one that we got to get done first. All right, so we got a little bit of oil in there, and we just go straight down. So we got that out. Let me, I think I have some air around here somewhere. I guess not. So we'll blow that out. So now we have to take the tap, and now we have to tap this out. Now you don't get this handle in the kit. This came from my other tap set. I actually might have had a 5/16 tap on my other set, but I don't know. All right, so we'll put some more oil on this. We're not going very deep with it, but so now we just kind of turn it slowly like that. Back and forth. All right, so I think we got at the bottom of that. So we'll blow this out some more. It's going everywhere, which is where I didn't want it to go, but nothing's open, so that's okay. So now we take one of the Heli-Coils with this tang side down, and it fits in here in this groove. So then we just screw that in. Okay, so then we just, what happened to it? I lost the little tang. There we go. We just screw the Heli-Coil in. Until that bottoms out. All right, so you can see I was tightening this side down and then this one down here stripped out. So we got to do another one. We're a couple days later now. What happened was, after I put that one Heli-Coil in that one side, I started tightening down the other riser, and that side got stripped out. And it turns out that when it stripped out, there was already a Heli-Coil in there. So somebody who had the bike before me put a Heli-Coil in. The threads were all messed up. Can't really drill it out because it's going to make this hole here bigger than the bolt. I'd have to drill this out too and get a much bigger bolt. So what I decided to do was just get new risers. So I did get some risers in today. This is the riser here. It is a little bit different than this. This is the stock riser. This is the one that I just got in. This one's about a 1/4 inch lower than this one. This one's 3 inches. This is about 2.75 inches. So let's take a look at the one that I have over here. I've got one already installed. Now what I like about these is, if you look on the edge here, they're kind of serrated on the edge. Same thing with the top where the handlebars go. They're kind of serrated on here to grab the handlebars better. If you look at this, this is just kind of flat. The marks that are in here are from the handlebars. Same thing with this, it's kind of flat on here. So let's go over here. I've already got one installed and we'll take the other one off, but let's take a look at it. Now it is a little bit, these are a little bit different design than the one I'm taking off. The inside of this, the stock ones have this big kind of like adapter that goes in the bottom here, and if you can see in the top, there's another one in here. This one has a much thinner washer in it, so you can see it's got a real thin washer in the top that goes in here, and then the bottom has this washer goes in here. Now these seemed like they were a little loose when I put them on, so what I was planning on doing was replacing these rubber bushings, but now that I've got this in, and this is also feels like it's a lot lighter than this too, but we're gonna try it. Worst case is I'll maybe see if I can find stock ones if this one doesn't work. These don't work, but this side off now. All right, so we got this side that has to go in. Okay, so we got this washer here that has to go there. Then we've already got the washer inside here. I like how these fit closer to the top of the triple tree. That one doesn't look like it's, Maybe this one has to go down a little bit more. Oh, I guess not. All right, before I put that spring in, let's just test it to see. All right, so I got to turn that just a little bit. All right, so these things don't exactly meet up the way they should. I don't want to over tighten them, but they don't really close all the way, and the other ones had a little bit of movement in it. I like it that these don't at all. All right, so that's not a big deal if they don't close all the way. I don't want to tighten them up anymore. Take a chance on stripping something. All right, these look pretty good. I think I like these risers a lot. I mean, they don't look much different than the stock ones, but you see there's a gap in here, and I'm not going to force them down anymore. Maybe I have to adjust them a little bit more left to right, but the other ones, there was a little bit of movement, like a springy action almost. And I like it that these are more solid, so. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I think next we're going to be probably going to be taking the primaries off and looking at the clutch and everything like that. So don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.